Chapter 7. The Return of the Legends.
Finally, I can fulfill my dream of playing in the Football Frontier National Finals. I wonder what kind of opposition's waiting for us. Oh! I can't wait! So I'm gonna politely walk towards the wall.
Mark, the tournament roster has arrived. Let's go to the club room and have a look.
Really? Let's go! Whoa! A vision!
What's the matter, Mark?
I could have sworn I just saw someone. Well, not even we saw somebody, we just saw a white flash. A vision! I see it! And, oh, connection, I thought there was something important for a moment there. Okay, there's disappearing people in the middle of class. Oh, Sylvia's actually following me. Another test failed. But look at this. We beat Royal Academy in the last episode. Now we're here for the national finals. Oh man. Let's spend a while just wandering around school and seeing what everyone has to say about us beating Royal Academy. Maybe the third year's building's opened up now. I should have a look at that off screen. Let me just wander around the whole school and I'll show any important dialogue. Oh, congratulations, tennis club. You're a champion as well. Just like the football club. Oh, I won't let anyone catch on about that. And also, if you're Nelly, you don't watch the last few lines of dialogue I include. Okay, so now that we have become the Football Frontier regional champions, now we can actually go in the third year's building, where it's got some really experimental well, I say experimental, they're all, you know, culturally falcon shoes, just so he can do the falcon kick. You know what? Let's stick him on Axel right now, just so he can do the falcon kick. I really have loads of equipment that I don't bother equipping. If I actually dedicated the time and equipped all those boots, my players would become considerably better. I'm just a bit lazy with the whole thing. Equipping is a bit boring. The piano contest is coming up though. Believe in yourself, you can do it, son! Even though that's not a lady. But yes, there's a music class, and the other one was an art class, wasn't it? I should have paid a bit more attention. And there's other floors as well. Okay, this is just a regular classroom. I suppose the third years have to study as well. She referenced a random playable called Solstice there. Solstice is a pun on the summer, of course, but we haven't even seen him, so I don't know why I'm bothering to mention it. It is nice that they can just reference some characters that are only playable just by being a random encounter, though. Right, this is the detention room for the third years, because the people who go through 3 years of school are the least well behaved. That was redundant. Let's have a hyperbar. What you wanna... Yeah! I can't work out the ends. I don't need to go back to work. I'm not a detentionist. Detentionist? I'm not even a third year. Get me out. And then this classroom just has one SWAT staying behind. Nothing but studying. Every single day. I should have had more fun before I ended up in the third year.
Evans, did you sort Royal out? Nice.
Blaster! Speed! I really can't do a Shulk right now. Normally I can do an okay-ish, not really Shulk. But today, I can barely even do Mark's voice for some reason. I'm just deeper than usual. But back to the club room anyway. Todd and Nathan already beat us here.
Where have you been, Mark? I don't know why I've got to take care of all these chores. But Celia's not here, so you've got no choice, because men don't wash up. I'm sorry.
Celia, we haven't seen her since the match against Royal Academy. She must be worried about what we think about her, now that we know she's Jude's sister. I think she probably doesn't feel like she can face us now.
Celia, how long do you plan on chatting for? I don't have time to waste like you do. Come here and look at this tournament roster.
And yes, take a look indeed. I could make it more readable by going into the actual menu though. So I'll do that after the dialogue ends. Let's see. Our next opponent is Shuriken Junior High.
What? Shuriken? Now that's a name I've not heard in a long time.
A long time? Do you know Shuriken Junior High, Coach?
How could I forget? Shuriken was one of the INAZUMA 11's opponents at the national competition.
So they actually got to the national finals even though they got crushed by Royal? I guess they got crushed by Royal in the national finals, not the regionals. Fair enough. By crushed by them, I mean bus crash.
Shuriken Junior High is a school for trainee ninjas. It's located in a remote spot up in the mountains. It goes without saying that they run as fast as the wind. They're well trained in using their skills.
They gave us a rather hard time.
I reckon at your current level,
50%. Nice one.
I don't want to hear that. I want to be sure you'll win the next match. That's why you became the coach, isn't it?
Yes. Don't you worry, Princess. I've got it. Coach Evans came up with a special move that will help us defeat Shuriken. I think that move would come in very useful. Yes, it would, yes. We'll drum it into you.
Hey, veterans? Really? We're gonna play football against the INAZUMA? Well, that's what you assume, Mark.
There's not much time, so it will be the best way to get you up to scratch before the game. But our training won't be easy. I trust you're all up to it.
Of course we are. We'll do anything to play against him, won't we? Yes.
That's a good answer. I'll get in touch. Go out and practice on the pitch.
Okay. Oh, I bet the players on the INAZUMA 11 must be amazing. I wonder what kind of moves they're going to use, right, Axel? Just calm down a bit. Ah, come off it. I can tell you're excited too.
No, I said yes without really thinking about it. Won't they be really tough to beat? If you get trained directly by them, you might actually stand a chance of winning.
Yeah, but then we've got Kirkwood to deal with. That won't be easy. What are you saying, Axel? We're aiming to win the whole tournament. It doesn't matter if our opponents are Kirkwood or anyone else. We'll beat them. Yeah.
You never change. Instead of just talking about it, why don't you go out and actually practice?
Whilst there's more dialogue than I thought, perhaps I shouldn't have read it all out. Shuriken are fast as the wind, right? I wonder who's faster, me or them. I'll have to train hard up until the day of the match. Okay, that's good. Let's go practice on the pitch. Yeah, let's finally go to the pitch. I think with Coach Hillman, I think I need to read out some of his lines, but not all of them, because he's a slow talker. I will do the extra competition routes off screen as always. Might as well try and transfer. We can't take anyone out of Royal Academy though, because they're still in the tournament. So I might as well actually save it. Let's have a look at the bracket tournament right at the bottom. Okay, there's even more teams this time. I want predictions in the comments. Who's gonna win Nephilim or Mangrove? Who'll win out of Global and Celestial? Who's gonna win out of Grace and Halid? Royal Academy's obviously there in the next match. They're fighting a team called Zeus. There's Alps against Kirkwood. Axel just assumes that Alps is gonna lose. Mech Attack takes on Decorum. They've got like the best names so far. I mean, I like Grace, I suppose. We're taking on Shuriken, of course. And then there's Beta Academy versus Farm. Isn't Beta Academy like a Pokemon arcade game or something like it? I'm sure I've messed that up somehow. But let's go to the school pitch to actually get some football in. So until now we've just been wandering around talking. Hey up. Aid? Oh, it's Nellie's aid. Busy, busy. We're gonna crowd around you really slowly despite you being really busy. Sorry, but you can't use the pitch. The governor has ordered for some work to be done on it. What? This is the first I've heard of it. Mark! Hi, Sylvia. Sylvia, what is it?
Mr. Hillman has just finished speaking on the phone to the other team members. It looks like 3 of them are refusing to join in for the training.
I knew it wouldn't go smoothly.
Mr. Hillman's gone and already blown his top. What should we do?
Why would they refuse? Oh no, I'll just go ask them myself. That'll let them know just how much it means to us.
But how will you get in touch with them? I just asked Mr. Hillman and he wouldn't tell me anything.
That's a pain. Aren't there any other members we can contact? How about Mr. Sweet? He was in the INAZUMA 11, so he should know. Yeah, let's go down to that river and find him.
I'll go check on Mr. Hillman.
Mr. Aid, are you going to come with us? No, we're going to have a look at it. Oh, bloody teleporting.
Is that the nimble Swift? Yes, you can see it in his eyes. I wonder if he could be faster than us. What do you think, Lucy?
Impossible, Master. So, the one with the loud voice. He must be their captain, Mark Evans.
Heavens! Did you say heavens? I see. This is going to be interesting.
What is it, Mark? Cecilia, I saw you. You've already managed to disappear, though. That was fast. Let's have a look at the blog. Give it a bit more attention.
Good for you, Bobby.
Oh, that's such positive comments. But well, yeah, we've got Eldorado. We get a boost from playing the veteran. Getting fired up. How could they leave us in the lurch? Oh, it's shameful. Well, let's go and see. Yeah, we can't use the pitch right now. Let's just pop in on Mr. Sweet and see if he can get in contact with the other INAZUMA veterans. God, I keep hiccuping. It's lentil soup, I tell you. What? I can't bloody find the riverbank. It's not that hard. Right, actually here now. Again, I'll just wander around and talk to everybody. If there's anyone important, you can have a look. I will actually speak to this cat because he goes over a mechanic in this game that I never bothered to explain because I never use it anyway, but
I'm crazy about cards. I'll tell you a bit about match cards and battle cards. With a match card, you can change formation in the middle of a match. Different cards give you different types of formation, like attack or defense. It's great fun to collect lots of different cards and try out formations. And battle cards can change your formation in the middle of a football battle. It's best if you see for yourself.
I mean, I do use battle cards to actually choose a formation, although I think at the moment I still have just oh no, I'm using butterfly at the moment. Have we got any more lately? Oh yeah, we got all these. Look at all the formations we can use. But I never ever change formations mid-match. There's just not much point. have I actually showed off one of these matches before? Don't let the opponent score, meanwhile I'm letting them take a shot. I may have done, but it's been such a long time I've managed to forget anyway. Yes, there are, obviously, as you can see, we're fighting Butterfly United and I use the butterfly formation, that's quite nice. But yes, there are matches where they last 7.5 minutes and you simply have to stop the other team from getting a goal. It's pretty, it takes longer than scoring a goal on some occasions, but it's easily the easiest kind of match, apart from get the ball. See, that was it. All I had to do was kick the ball around a bit and then it was done. So, thanks Butterfly United, you gave me some experience, but I still had to use up a god hand to get it done.
I see.
You're already there then, are you?
Wait a minute! Don't you go anywhere!
Have you been gathering information about the INAZUMA 11 for us?
Don't worry about Jude being your brother. It must have been on your mind for a while. Sealy, we really need you. The club's lost without you. Won't you come back?
Mark, can I really still be a manager?
Of course you can. You're part of the team.
Mark, oh thank you.
That person you thought you saw earlier, that must have been Celia. I don't think so. They seemed a little different.
Oh, have you finished talking?
Mr. Sweets.
According to Mr. Hills.
Mr. Hills. Right. But the people refusing to help are
Yosemite, Gladstone, and Builder. Well, it's been 40 years and they're still as stubborn as they ever were.
Mr. Yosemite.
Especially Builder. He was the INAZUMA 11 star striker. Out of all of them, he's the most stubborn. He was always getting into fights with Hillman. Builder was the key member of the team. Without him, there is no INAZUMA 11.
No INAZUMA 11!
The key to victory against Shuriken will be in using Builder's special move, the Fire Rooster. The Fire Rooster was a move your granddad developed to help us defeat Shuriken. Maybe Hillman has already told you about it.
The Fire Rooster? What's it like?
I might be willing to tell you. Oops, I slipped up. I'm out of here.
Nice one, Hood. Go back to Thunderbirds.
Mark, that's one of the students from Shuriken. Do you think he heard about the Fire Rooster?
I'm going to pace forward before I respond. That was some incredible speed. We'd better be careful, Mark. I think they're up to something.
You're right. We'd better go and talk to Mr. Builder as soon as possible.
And we also need to get international rescue on it. And Celia's gonna give us the manager notes. Can we read those? I'll put all the information in. Right, so yes, we can actually go into the item menu. And these are actually hints for where to find the 3 remaining members of the INAZUMA 11. Because what we're going to do now, either now or in the next episode, is a fun little fetch quest. Well, I'll explain after Smith.
Oh, Mr. Smith, actually...
Mark explains everything to Gregory Smith on a black screen. Oh, I see. That's what I thought.
You thought?
Well, I don't know whether to tell you or not, but the match against Royal Academy, when Ray Dark was arrested, I thought we'd be rid of his evil doings in the world of football. However, it seems we didn't have enough evidence against him. He was released the other day.
What?
I see. Maybe the others won't help because they're afraid of Dark.
Afraid of Dark? Afraid of the dark? They need to eat some carrots.
I'll plan to keep a close eye on Dark's movements. You might have trouble trying to get the others to help you, but
Good luck, Mark. Oh, my back's not what it used to be. Ray Dark's such a silly villain's name, but I actually know a Mrs. Dark in real life, so it's definitely Poss. I know it's worrying, but we better leave this up to Mr. Smith. We should concentrate on finding the veterans for now. Let's go! Nathan, you're just the captain now. And Celia is not bothered about the Inazuma 11. She's just too busy opening up her competition routes. It's 2 blog posts. Whoa! But what I actually want to show off, what we're going to do now is a fetch quest where the 3 remaining members of the Inazuma 11 could be anywhere in the world. The Ryman Wolf can often be found singing in high places. The Ryman's Vulture watches out for bad manners like a hawk. And the Ryman Lion is the king of sports knowledge. That's all the hints we get. We just have to find the rest on our own accord. And we'll do it in the next one. I've been TaleOfTheToaster. This has been Inazuma 11. Hope to see you again. Go to sleep.